Hello, friends, and welcome to the final NaNoWriMo episode of 2020. Why do I word it that way? Well, after my experience this year, I have decided that this is going to be a yearly thing. It's been such an extra confidence and positivity boost taking this right through to the end when I completely didn't expect that I would be able to. Honestly, I fully started this thinking that I was going to do my best, complete it, keep writing through the month, not really make it, and make a promise to myself that I was going to do better next year. Yet, here I am. It's almost the end of the month, and I am going to make it. Unless I don't get my word count in tonight, which might happen since it's very late. All joking aside, we've made it. And now, before I get into the current word count and reading a story excerpt, let's take a look at my week. Hey guys, it's Sunday, it's bedtime. I woke up this morning with a really good idea for a trailer for Vlogmas, and guess what I'm doing now? Shouldn't be much longer, so I will still get a good sleep, but I'm making something really fun for you. For real though, something's happening here. Something is really happening here, and it is maybe a mess. Feeling like a terrible person because I didn't film it all on Monday, but I was so tired after filming my trailer. I hope you liked it. I really had fun with it. I noticed it hasn't got like a ton of interest, which I find is always the case when you film or draw or write something that you really love. That's the thing that doesn't get so much interest, and it's always the things that you're kind of like, oh, I'll just throw this out here, and that's what people really like. But that's fine. I had fun with it. So if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. But anyway, yesterday I went, you know what, I am taking a break, I'm not writing, I'm not filming, and I am gonna watch 3 episodes of Lost Girl and go to bed early, which is exactly what I did. But I'm back now. I did write this morning before work. I did a sprint for about an hour and got like 1,000 words done, so we're doing all right. And now I can do even more when I'm finished eating. So while I am currently living in Montreal, I am actually from a strange small city called Winnipeg, Manitoba. It has some quirky things about it that I do enjoy, including some of the history. We've got a very interesting legislative building. I'll get into that another time, but right now I just wanted to share this with you because it's one of my favorite things there, and it took me ages to veganize it, but I'm doing it now. I did it once before and it's perfect. Like, you can't tell the difference at all. There's this sauce that was invented in Winnipeg that's just honey dill sauce, and you put it on chicken, preferably of the vegan variety, but originally not. So I like having my vegan Gardein chicken fingers with these, and it's great. So it's super simple. I use agave because I find it's the closest to honey. Just do 1 part agave. I'm making this for both my mom and I, so I'm making a sizable batch. And then you do 2 parts of vegan mayo. You don't want to eat a ridiculous amount of this because it is super, it's not healthy, but it's really, really yummy. So for a treat, I highly recommend that. So yeah, I'm just gonna set this up. I do 1 part agave, 2 parts mayo, and then I'm gonna put in 1 teaspoon of dill. Oof, this might even be too much. Oh well, I'll eat it at some point. It keeps fairly well, especially if you are using vegan ingredients. Messy dill. There we go. I find that the best vegan mayo, honestly, is Hellmann's. It's so good. I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me, but I also like Dea, so sue me. And that's how it looks. That's it. I'm gonna put this on some chicken in a little bit and put it on kale, and it's gonna be amazing. Let me know if you try it. Let me know if you've tried it before, and I hope you do like it if you do try it. Happy Wednesday. It's heading into the end of the week. It's been a fairly normal work week, which is a nice relief. And it's snowing today as I spent hours taking footage. Well, not hours. I spent over a period of hours. Every time I walked by a window, I felt the need to film it. It's just super, super pretty, like big flaky snow right now. I'm also glad because that means it's going to be a little bit warmer, and I have plans to go outside on Friday for a bit of walking around and some errands, so it shouldn't be too brutal. It's funny how at the beginning of winter it always just seems so cold, but when we're partway through February, something like -1 is gonna feel like shorts weather, and some people do wear shorts in that weather, which I can't get behind, but you do you. Tonight I'm going to watch Crimson Peak with dinner because it's been way too long since I've seen that, and I need some horror angst, which I seem to remember I got a lot of with that film. And when I'm finished that, I'm going to be back to writing. I hit 35,500 words. It was kind of funny to finish up at such a precise number. Problem with propping your phone up on your bed to relax while you talk is that a pillow is not the best tripod in the world, and your phone can fall over. Anyhow, 15,000 words left. Not worried about completing NaNoWriMo anymore. I did do a lot of writing last night, and I would like to do the same tonight, but I'm not gonna stress out about it because I'm fine. I got this. Just looking forward to wrapping it up. And I might actually be closer to finishing the whole draft in this time than I thought I would be. So that's exciting too. Anyhow, I'm gonna go and make some dinner and watch the movie and get back to writing. Hello, Thursday friends. I'm filming in the kitchen because why not? May as well switch it up considering I never leave my apartment. For anyone who doubted me, who I have said this to on the internet for years now, see, I don't leave. How am I doing? Yesterday I got up to 38383 words. I'm really hitting these fun numbers this last week of Nano. So I'm almost at 40K, doing really great with that. I got this crazy urge in me. I finished watching Crimson Peak. Beautiful, cried my eyes out. Tom Hiddleston, please marry me. I got this great vibe for writing after I finished that off, and I had this thought that I just wanted to power through and like almost finish, and then I said to myself, no, your writing's gonna turn to crap if you do that, and also you're not going to really feel like you've done the whole NaNoWriMo journey, because I kind of wanted to just write every day and finish at 50K on the last day of the month, so that's what I'm doing. That's my Thursday check-in. I'm making some of these guys right now, super delicious. Then I'm gonna watch another movie, and then I'm gonna write. My life never changes. Tonight we watched The Age of Adeline. I hadn't actually heard of it before, but I enjoyed it a lot, especially the romance aspects, because I am writing some romance right now, and while I used to be really obsessive with romance and good at writing it, life happened, and now I need a little more help. Being jaded, it's a real good time. But I am now at, let's see, 39,229 words, so we're gonna hit 40K tonight. Oh, and Ralph is behind me here. Breaking news, just hit 40K. I still have 608 words to go for the night, but 40K. 10K to go. Is this real life? It is Friday night. You can see my terrible bleached eyebrows growing out into some sort of muddy color because I'm not wearing any makeup. Anyway, I'm not writing tonight. I'm tired. I actually left the apartment and we went out and walked and did some errands. It was fruitless, but I actually explored some new areas of my neighborhood and saw the northern lights, so that was cool. Very minimal northern lights, but I've never seen them at all before, so I was excited. This will be my last actual vlog from NaNoWriMo because tomorrow I'm gonna sit down and do my dressed up talk for my video, which this will be in, how meta. And yeah, just over 40K words. I'm gonna wrap that up over the next 3 days and I'll be done. You'll get the final check-in on December 1st. But for now, that's the end of the NaNoWriMo vlog. It's been really fun and I'm glad I could share it with you. And now, back to me.
Thanks, Past Holly. Now, this isn't my last Nano video, as I still want to do a wrap once my 50K is complete. I will be releasing that video on December 1st, and it will also serve as my launch into Vlogmas. But for now, I'll wrap this one up with a word count and, of course, an excerpt from A Time When Demons. To start, I am at 40,860 words as of this moment. Sadly, that, of course, did not change from the other day because I didn't write yesterday. A risky move so close to the end. But right after I get off this seat here, I am going to finish editing this, set it up for release tomorrow, and get back to writing. Now, for your little teaser from A Time When Demons. They get a little harder to choose every time since I think I'm writing a little bit more each week, so the content to choose from just goes like in week 1 where I had like this tiny amount of writing, like 2,000 something words, and it was slim pickings. Now it's just like, oh god, there's so many pages, I don't know which one to take from. The scene I did choose is a little more poetic than my past readings, and I do quite like it. It's between my MC, Eris, and, well, I can't tell you that. Otherwise, it would be a spoiler. But blah, 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 let's get to it, right? Gripping arms, neck, fingernails, dug into palms, he was on her, within her, as if he always had been. Grazing skin, hair gripped in ecstasy, eyes closed, she was held captive, flashing bulbs of color, blinking behind darkened eyes, consumed, twisted, lost control. Galaxies of broken stardust coursed through her veins, childish thoughts ripped away in a swirling, tumbling continuum, nameless and brought to life. Torrid, she was frail now in dependence, lust, and as her hands ran over his skin, it felt like her own. Was it an imagining? Their minds touched without the necessity of word. There was no finality, they were infinite, reborn in an exploding sky. And when it was done, he was there in her arms, their hearts beating in unison. I really try to come at things differently when I'm writing intimate scenes because it's so easy to mess them up and have them come across goofy or crass. So that's the absolute last thing I want in this kind of story. I hope I've done a decent job. If you are interested in seeing more from A Time When Demons, once these vlogs are finished with, I will try to keep you updated on this channel, but I will also be posting as I edit on my Patreon. If you head over there, I do happen to have, I think, 19 chapters right now up from another story that I've been working on, Centera, my massive story that's been in the works for years and years and years and years. And now this one project from November is almost caught up to it in word count, and I'm feeling really ashamed. So I'm gonna have to jump in and finish it right away. If you are interested in checking that out though, and A Time When Demons in a few weeks, then the link is gonna be down below, along with everything else you might want to follow me in between uploads. Thanks again for following me through NaNoWriMo this month. And again, I will be back to wrap it up on December 1st, and would love it if you would stop by then. As always, please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below and say hi. Oh, and please hit the little bell icon as well, because YouTube has a habit of not actually letting you know when I post unless you do hit the bell. And you do want to know, right? Signing out. I hope you have a day that is as wonderful as you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!